Hey guys, Transit Biker here. Hope you all are doing well. Sorry about the lack of lighting. I am going to get my COVID-19 vaccination shot, immunization shot, right now. I'm actually on my way there now. So I wanted to talk to you guys for a little bit while I can. I'm not going to take the camera recording inside because I want to keep my phone sanitary and all that. But I want people to know that when this vaccine is available to you, please do go and get it, okay? And I'm a giant science nerd, okay? Like for my whole life, huge science nerd. And I can tell you right now, these mRNA vaccines they're the future. I'm telling you that right now. They are the future. And I don't want you guys to be so concerned about reactions and stuff that you don't end up getting a vaccine at all, because we do need people to get their vaccinations. Anyway, one of the things I wanted to talk about was people who are afraid of needles. Yeah, I know that's a thing, so that's a whole separate topic. And I just wanted to address that for a moment and just know that it is a separate topic. And I'm not an expert on it, but I'm telling you right now, one needle twice is definitely better than potentially a ventilator or infecting your family and your kids and so on and so forth. So just keep that in mind when you're processing how to deal with your vaccination injection. So that's just that's not my area of expertise, because I don't mind vaccines and blood work and all that stuff. Even though I got poked full of holes when I was growing up because of various issues that I have. But one of the things what I really wanted to talk about is side effects. A vaccine is supposed to elicit a immune response. I'm pretty sure I had COVID back in December, January of 2019 to 2020. If I had it, if that is in fact what I had, and I'm pretty sure I did, because it nearly sent me to the hospital 3 times, not once, not twice, but 3 times. The actual infection does not give you lasting immunity for 2 reasons. One, it's not considered by your body to be a critical infection, which some viruses they tick that switch and you're immune for like forever once you get that infection. But okay, buddy, what are you doing here? It's 45. These guys are going just under 30. Are they drunk, or I don't know what's going on with them, but they're not going the speed limit, and I have an appointment. Anyway, this virus actually fights against your immune system while it's doing its infecting and other stuff. So that means that even if you had it last summer, you're most likely going to be vulnerable to it again, especially with these new strains. So the vaccine is really important in that respect. And you talk about reactions. Well, I already had COVID. Pretty sure I did. And if the reactions are less than that, then I'm fine with it. I had extreme shortness of breath for about 10 days, and so on and so forth. I had severe fatigue. My mind came in waves. I had severe fatigue. Then I had a fever and sore throat about a week later, and then about I don't know, maybe 3 weeks later, 2-3 weeks later, I had shortness of breath like I've never experienced before in my life. I literally could not catch my breath. Come on, people. I have an appointment. I'm leaving in plenty of time, but these people are going like 10 under the speed limit. All right, this is getting a bit. See, this is 8 o'clock at night here, folks, and this is like rush hour traffic. Ever since the pandemic, ever since about June, July, maybe mid-June, it's just been traffic all day long. Okay, it is 40 here, and we are going 32. Come on, Bubba. Come on, guys. Anyway, the last flu shot I got was back in November. Normally, I get my flu shots in October, but we were all concerned about the safety of exposure and blah blah blah, going in places and whatnot. But the lovely folks down in Philly at this church, I'm not a religious person, but I was just going to say, it was at a church. They actually came outside, and it was raining, and I held the umbrella over us, and I had my goggles on, I had my N95 with a mask on top of it, just like this one. And it was good. It worked really well. But I actually, for the first time in a long time, I actually had a slight not reaction, but I definitely had I could definitely tell it had an effect on me. And yeah, so I'm not sure why. I am getting up there in age, but I'm assuming that these shots will probably do something similar, where I just will feel like crap for a day or two. And I've had the flu probably maybe 3 times in my life, and it sucks. It really sucks. So yeah, that's where I am right now. Just if the reactions are less than getting the flu for 2 weeks, and I really don't, it's not going to bother me. Par for the course. And I'm not just thinking about me, I'm thinking about my girlfriend, her kids, her kids, and all the relatives and people who want to see the kids and so on and so forth. So I need to think about that too. So, she I should probably just go over here. I'm really running quite behind here. No, I don't want to do that. I want to go this way, actually. Oh, nope. No, I'm actually going to go this way because there's a thing up here that's under construction, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, anyway, if something happens with my girlfriend, she gets sick with COVID or from a coworker or something, they are doing very, very limited staff in the building and masks and all that, lots of precautions. But if somehow she gets sick, someone needs to be able to take care of the kids. So I'm just trying to think ahead a little bit, a couple of steps, you know what I mean? Just trying to think ahead a little bit and make sure I'm taking care of myself, but also that I'm able to be there for other people. I haven't told this story to many, at least recently, but a few years back, I was biking home. Was it grocery? I don't remember what it was. But I was riding home, and well, dude needs like a flashlight there. Holy crap, I didn't see that guy on the side of the road. Anyway, riding home, for some reason, I don't remember what it was. It might have just been ride for fun. When I was going through this kind of grassy, wooded area on a path, a bat flew into my mouth. Like into my mouth, like my tongue touched its head into my mouth kind of situation. And it wasn't great. It was pretty gross. And I washed my mouth out with peroxide and stuff. And next day I went and got a rabies vaccination, very next day. And about 2-3 months later, my sister had a bat at her place, and she called me because you just got your rabies vaccination. I'm like, oh yeah. It's not just for treatment. It's a vaccination. You're protected for, I don't know, like a year or something once you get it. And so I put gloves on that they have little tiny sharp teeth. But I very carefully got it in a container, and I got it outside, and it flew away. About a month later, it happened again. So yeah, that was a fun time. But see, that's that's a kind of an example that I have on hand that bats are not all don't all carry rabies, of course. I don't know the science 100% behind it, but there's that thing of bats have rabies, and my sister didn't want to take a chance. Now, do they actually have rabies? I don't know. I'm not the expert. But the fact that I had a vaccination meant that I could do something about it without endangering her or her dog or her boyfriend. So yeah, that was great. I was able to help someone. So I figure, I just kind of file getting this vaccine under that same file. Just, trying to help, do my part, I care about my community. Even the most disgusting behaving, ridiculous person I can think of, I still don't want them to die from COVID. Especially if I can do a little tenth of a percent to do something to help. I don't judge people like that. I am no authority on life, kind of thing, you know what I mean? So anyway, yeah, I'm doing my part because I love people. I have a strained relationship with people, but and overall I love people. And I care. I really care a lot. Oh, that's very expensive gas there. Almost $3. It's crazy. But I really care about people a lot. And I wish more people cared about others enough to wear a mask, enough to, postpone that gathering or make it remote or scaled down or whatever. Is if we all pitch in to do something, then it gets done. We put human beings on the surface of the moon because we wanted to. You have to want stuff, you have to want to make things better, or else it doesn't get better. Even if you're not part of a movement, there could be a movement with enough effort and enough people that care about that topic, that stuff changes without you doing anything. Sometimes you're against something and it changes the way you don't want it to. It's just, we just all got to pitch in and do our part to protect, as many as we can. We've already lost too many people. Do we want to lose more? Because I certainly don't. I care about my family. I care about my community. And I'm not trying to shame anyone or anything like that, but just like, what the heck, guys? You just wear a mask, social distance, be responsible. Freedom does not mean freedom from responsibility. That's called anarchy. And I think people love to confuse, out of convenience or obliviousness, the difference between true freedom and anarchy. True freedom means we all pitch in and we're free to pursue the things the healthy, good things in our life that we feel are a benefit to us. You can't really pursue stuff if you're on a ventilator with COVID, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know how long this video is going to be. I was afraid it was going to be raining, and rain and masks, they don't mix. So I'm glad I can see the skies up there. It's a really nice area here, actually. It's like nice and open and wooded. And I got my N95 that we got back in March. In the back, I got 2 of them. One's for getting the vaccine, and then I have to get some gas in this vehicle. This is my girlfriend's vehicle. But yeah, just think about it for a minute. Do you care? Do you care? Do you really care about your neighbors? Do you really care? Because I don't like certain people. I don't like being around them. I don't like the energy they give off, blah, 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 blah. But if their house burnt down, was burning down, I would help them, be safe from the house being burned down. You know what I mean? Same idea. Except for instead of the house burning down, the virus is, attacking your organs and stuff. So if I can protect someone from getting the virus and having to go through that ordeal or that tragedy of losing their mobility, their health, or even their lives or the lives of a loved one, of course I'm going to do that. And I really hope you guys, when it's your turn, I really hope you step up and just get it done. And if you have a known history of reactions to vaccines and stuff, take your EpiPen with you and just be prepared. We gotta get people's we gotta get the herd immunity, and we're not going to get it from people being infected. We're going to do it via vaccines, because being infected, like I said, is not a guarantee. You're only immune from that particular strain for a number of months, and then you can get sick again. So I guess my plea here, I'm getting a little bit closer here to where I'm going. I'm going to stop the recording. I just want you guys to just step up. Take the responsibility. Get the vaccine when it's available, as soon as you can. Don't feel guilty about getting the vaccine. Just do it, and someone else can get it after you. Once they thaw out these doses, that's it. They have to use them. So let's kick this pandemic's ass and put it in its place and move on, so we can all get back to the things, the places, and the people that we appreciate and enjoy and love, without having to worry about our health and the health of our friends, family, and neighbors. All right, that's going to be it for me from here, guys. I gotta get on the highway here, and I'm not going to be on the phone with the highway. Love you guys. Be safe. Get the vaccine when you can, all right? Love yourself. Love everyone around you. Kindness first and always. Peace.